Hello, everybody. Good evening. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great day. Again, I just put my kids down, but I wanted to run to make a quick video and content for my subscribers. This video is going to be about a stock that I recently started buying. I opened up a 1,000 share position, and the stock is called Robinhood. Ticker symbol is HOOD. I'm sure most of you guys know about this stock. It is infamous to some, beloved by others, and, to the rest of the market, it's just flying under the radar. But chances are, if you're listening to this video, you have used this platform. Robinhood, in my personal opinion, is going to be an absolute monster. Why is Robinhood going to be an absolute monster? Every single quarter, every single year, every single day, so on and so forth, more and more users are onboarding to Robinhood. Now, sometimes those users fluctuate. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but I'm positive, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, that over the course of the next decade, the next 10 years, Robinhood will continue to be a trend setter. You see, in around 2019, Robinhood was charging absolutely no fees for trading, which is absolutely crazy. Most brokerages were charging fees for trading, and all of a sudden that stopped. I remember when I was using TD Ameritrade and I had to pay $7 for every single trade. It's absolutely freaking absurd. Robinhood did that, and a lot of people followed. You see, Robinhood's been around for around a decade now, and slowly but surely they are evolving from being a basic bitch brokerage to a whole financial platform for you to manage your funds. You see, they keep introducing brand new products, and I believe by them introducing brand new products and keep introducing new products, I believe that more and more users will be onboarded. There's an entire generation right now that is about to turn 18 years old. And then there's going to be an entire generation that's going to turn 18 years old next year, following year, so on and so forth. And I believe that the amount of market share that Robinhood is going to take from the trading market is going to be absolutely freaking massive. It's going to keep expanding and expanding. The reason why is Robinhood has the #1 user interface that I have ever seen, and it's not even close compared to everybody else. Not to mention, Robinhood's fee structure is absolutely magnificent. Recently, I transferred from TD Ameritrade to Charles Schwab. The second I was in Charles Schwab, I couldn't wait to transfer over from Charles Schwab to Robinhood. And it was actually a very significant account for a retail trader. It wasn't like some crazy number, but it was a significant amount of money, to the point where Charles Schwab called me and they said, "Hey, Adam, why are you leaving?" And I explained to them, I said, "Your user interface is whack. It's nothing special. It's absolutely atrocious to use. Their mobile app, their online app, so on and so forth, to see your trades, to track your trades, so on and so forth. Robinhood is super simple. It's literally at my fingertips, boom, 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 and it's so easy for me to make trades." Robinhood does not charge any fees for my options trades. Meanwhile, Charles Schwab, like TD Ameritrade, was charging me 65 cents per contract. When I did the math, over the course of the next 20 years, they would be taking around $200,000 worth of fees from me. That's absolutely freaking absurd, because they're literally taking food off of my table. When I spoke to the woman in Charles Schwab, I explained the situation. I said, "How are you going to have a fee structure if I'm trading hundreds of options every single week and you're charging me the same price as somebody that's trading options for a year, or leap options for 2 years, and they're only trading a handful at a time? It makes no sense." And you know what she said? She says, "You're absolutely right, and I can't even argue with you." Besides for this, Robinhood is onboarding brand new products. Robinhood just started offering retirement products, both traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. They already have $1 billion worth of retirement funds inside of Robinhood. But this is a multi-trillion industry, retirement funds I'm talking about. The more Robinhood is introducing more and more different assets, the more Robinhood is introducing different types of platforms and different type of products, I believe more and more people are going to run to Robinhood. The more and more people that run to Robinhood, the more and more money Robinhood will make. Robinhood offers very innovative products. For example, Robinhood Gold. You pay $5 a month. They have a partnership with Morningstar, which is an analyst, and they got essentially beautiful reports for any stock that you want. Not to mention they give you a 3% match when you're opening up a retirement account and a 1% transfer bonus when you're going from one brokerage to another. And I really got a beautiful, beautiful bonus from Rob. I love using Robinhood. Now, I know there's some shade with the whole GameStop and AMC debacle, and I won't get into it. If Robinhood's not for you, it's not for you. Use a different trading platform. But I've used literally TD Ameritrade, Scottrade before it was that, Charles Schwab, Webull, M1, Moomoo, and they all whack next to Robinhood. And I get the same call all the time. Hey, Adam, why are you leaving us? And I explain to them, Robinhood is just beautiful. It's so much easier for me to use Robinhood. I don't want to use you. Not to mention the fees are absolutely beautiful as well, and the bonuses. Now I want to show you a quick chart to explain to you why I believe Robinhood is bullish. A lot of money that's going to be coming to Robinhood is going to come from essentially two sectors. Number one, increased trading. They have pay for order flow. That's how they make money. So the more people that are trading equities, the more people that are trading stocks, and the more volatile you are. So it's not about trading stocks and holding. Robinhood very much wants volatility. Robinhood very much wants that day trader, that swing trader, so on and so forth. And that's fine as long as you know the business model. The more trades, the more money they make. Also, they started charging a small fee. It's a spread fee, it's called, of 0.35%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up to a lot of money, specifically in crypto market trading. Now, recently, they reduced the amount of crypto assets that they are, offering, but that's going to increase once the SEC and Gary Gensler back the fuck off of cryptocurrency, which I believe is going to be happening in 2024 when we are going to be getting a spot Bitcoin ETF, and it's just going to get laxer and laxer, the regulation, or more affirmative, the regulation, but still regulation nonetheless. That's going to help the crypto market propel and exceed all expectations. Take a look at this really fast. First of all, this is called visualizestocks.com. It's the most comprehensive website for all charts. It's actually made by a guy called Alejandro. Follow him on Twitter. But definitely check out this website, visualstocks.com. It's totally free. They do have a paid version. It's absolutely freaking phenomenal. So one of the issues right here is that the monthly active users, you see, it went all the way up during COVID, and then it started dropping, blah, 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 blah. And right here, it started to stabilize. Q3 2022, Q4 2022, Q1 2023, and then all of a sudden it went from 11.8 to 10.8 in Q2 of 2023, and the entire market punished Robinhood. Currently, Robinhood is actually trading right around $9.80. It's actually up 3% for 6 months. It's only up around 18% year to date. It's even for the last year, and it's absolutely down right here. Now, when Robinhood first came out, they first IPO, they were right around here, this $40 range right here, and then it literally went off a cliff right here in 2021, and that's quite all right. Robinhood is a far better company today than they were over here in terms of footing, fundamentals, and offerings and products. And they're going to keep increasing. And for this reason, I believe that this is a two-bagger right here. Not sure if it's ever going to get back to $40 anytime soon, maybe in 10 years from now, but I do believe that Robinhood is going to hit a $20 mark right around that 2025. That's my own personal opinion. I want to show you something very, very interesting. Robinhood's current market cap is $9 billion. If you go over here, this is Robinhood's cash and debt. Robinhood has no debt, and their cash and cash equivalents is right around that 6 billion mark. So think about it. Robinhood's market value is 9 billion. Robinhood's cash is 6 billion. So their cash to value, or their book value as we call it, is around 60%. It's absolutely freaking absurd. Robinhood should definitely be trading a lot higher, but that's okay. I took the opportunity to buy the dip. I bought it at around $11. Now, what's interesting is as monthly active users is going down, assets under custody is actually going up. All assets under custody. This is equities, crypto, and cash. Also, average revenue per user is also steadily going up. This is beautiful. You're going to look at something over here too. This is revenue by segments, also going up. Trading, interest, and others, all going up. Net income. They actually got a first ever GAAP profitable quarter. They were GAAP profitable for $25 million. This actually came earlier than expected. My man Amit was calling this for quite a while, but still the market did not reward any of this, and all they give a shit about is this, the monthly active users that's going down, which is absurd, but that's okay. Average user balance is also on the way up. Look, beautiful. So everything is just going like a Nike swoosh. This is what I want you guys to pay attention to right here. This is an extremely important chart over here. This is revenue for crypto, and this is revenue, total revenue. Revenue of crypto makes up a huge number of total revenue when Robinhood was all the way at its peak. Love it, hate it. This was a freaking huge number. It was 233 million of 565 million. So it was around 40%. But right now, the actual revenue from crypto is 31 million, while the total revenue is 486 million. So they went from around 40% to around what? 6 or 7%. What does this exactly tell you? This tells you that in the next crypto run alone, if crypto hits a new all-time high, if Bitcoin hits 100,000, I'm not even talking about some crazy number like 500,000 or 1 million, which I don't think it will. But if it hits a reasonable number, a six-figure number like 100,000, their total revenue is going to increase like a mofo because their revenue from cryptocurrency is going to increase. And they started charging that spread fee of 0.35%, which is going to increase the amount of revenue that they're making. For some reason, nobody's covering Robinhood on YouTube. I don't know why. It's very weird. There is a larger community on Twitter, but also pretty small community, and that's okay. I don't give a shit if you guys like this video. I really hope you do like the video, but I'm going to keep making content that I like to make around investments that I like to make. You should never follow me blindly. None of this is financial advice. This is purely entertainment and educational, and you should absolutely 100% do your own due diligence. But for me, it's quite simple. Robinhood has 60% cash and cash equivalent for the amount of market cap or their book value. It's absolutely freaking nuts what's happening. All of their metrics are going up while average monthly users went down. That should tell you something. We'll see what's going to be happening in 2024. I'm looking forward to the bull run of both cryptocurrency and of equities. And now Robinhood has a secret weapon. They acquired a credit card company called X1 earlier this year, and they're coming out with a Robinhood credit card. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen, but I have a feeling that people are going to onboard like crazy to Robinhood credit card, and the rewards that they're going to be getting are going to be essentially stocks. I feel like people are going to use the credit card, and the reward system is going to be fractional shares of certain stocks. Besides for that, there are extreme innovators like offering 24-hour trading for certain stocks, which just makes sense, but nobody else is doing it except for Robinhood. You know, your favorite stocks like PALANTIR and Tesla. I believe SoFi is there as well. Robinhood is trying to get as much market share by accumulating as many millennials and young investors, but they're also offering this beautiful partnership and friendship of retirement accounts. It kind of reminds me of what SoFi is doing. holding your hand throughout your entire financial journey. Now, Robinhood is not a SoFi, and SoFi is not a Robinhood. They have overlapping products that they offer, and I believe that I believe that Robinhood is going to keep offering more and more financial services, not to the equivalent of a bank, but more and more. Also, there are expansion to global markets. That's also going to increase revenue for Robinhood, because the global market for trading, for brokerages, freaking sucks. Essentially, everybody uses interactive brokerage. If Robinhood can pierce the global market, because they're only in the United States right now, the revenue of market should go up, 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 because they're going to attract more and more users, because their user interface is just that good. It's super simple. Guys, thank you so much. Let me know, for shits and giggles, if you do like this type of content where I bring you stuff other than just PALANTIR. I love my PALANTIR largest position that I have, but there are huge other opportunities out there that I like to nibble on. Thank you very much and have a great evening. Oh, before you go, look how beautiful my hair is. I just got a fresh cut right now. And yeah, man, the hair is growing back. It looks really, really good, right? Like even the tops is starting to grow back. It's starting to look a lot fuller. Really, really, really good. Yeah, it's growing back. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.